I have another related question, Laura, about compensation, and this is more about the dangers. What are the dangers that employers face when they're contemplating new compensation realities due to the pandemic? Are there any risks that they should be aware of in your mind?
Well, along with being aware of those geographic differential issues that I talked about, um, there are two issues that are really kind of tied together in the world of compensation: compression and pay equity. So let me explain what those are and how they fit together. I'll talk about compression first. That has to do with in any hot or tight labor market, if you have to hire people in at rates that are higher than your existing folks in any given job title, you've got compression going on. And obviously, you can't do nothing about that situation, because if the folks who are now being paid lower than the new person in a hot skills job, uh, the hot skills is going to start exiting out the back door if you're not careful, because they're all of a sudden making less than the new person that you just hired. Related to that, but also separate and also very important, is the question of pay equity. And the whole idea of pay equity is very much part of the big national conversation we are having right now around DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And in California, we have what we call the California Fair Pay Act, and some other states also have their own pay equity legislation. And what these what these bodies of legislation are meant to do is highlight and make not legal situations where people who are paid less than others within a certain job title, or in the case of the California Fair Pay Act, it's same or similar work. What does that look like? What does that mean? If people who are of different gender, race, or ethnicity are paid lower than others in the same job title or in similar work, that can be a violation of the California Fair Pay Act. Now, reasons for the differences in pay include tenure, job performance, education, when the education is applicable to doing the job. And so those things are absolutely still in play. But smart employers are absolutely working with folks like me to do an audit of their pay and ask the question, gosh, do we have any situations where it could look like differences in pay are based on gender, race, or ethnicity?
These are very important considerations, and I definitely think it's something that companies need to be mindful of, especially in California.